Hey, what's up, family? So I just wanted to get this out my chest real quick. Um, so when I was a little younger than what I am now, as if I'm old, I used to always hear, and I started saying myself that life is what you make it, and I believe that, but it's really what you make it. So to give you an example. Years ago, I think I was probably like 26, 27, maybe 28. I said when I turn 30, I'm gonna be set. Like set, don't home, money. Wasn't gonna have to work if I chose not to. And like here it is, I'm still not set. So like I had the right idea. That was a really nice goal and was achievable, but I learned it's a mindset comes with that. It's a grind that comes with that. It's a plan that comes with that. And I didn't have one. It sounded good, and to the point where it sounded so good I believed it myself. But I didn't work like I believed it. So here it is now. Although much haven't changed externally, but because I've aligned my life up with Christ, He's showing me things. He has given me visions, like over the years, of course, but even more so now because I'm working behind the scenes according to His instruction, and he's basically showing me what's to come. When, I don't know. I just know the deadlines that I have between now and next summer. It's like, so referring back to life is what you make it. Like I said, although much haven't changed externally, I've changed internally, but in some areas, I need a lot of work done. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going because, like I said, life is what you make it. Like in order to live that life that we was created to live, we have to become that individual who can manage it well, who can cherish it and do right by it. So although things may not change externally for you yet, understand life is what you make it. And you have to start doing some work within inside of you. You have to start there. You have to let God start there and let Him do what He planned to do inside of you, so He can do what He planned to do through you. So it's a trip. I was just thinking because I seen a video on Facebook from like a year and a couple months ago, like where I had just started this Your Struggles Are My Struggles journey, like the videos. And just from starting there, because I just got tired of procrastinating, and because I procrastinated like for decades, from like my whole life, I don't have really many accomplishments to share with you guys. And because of that, it's like it has followed me. Like by me procrastinating in that moment, it affected my future. So with this Your Struggles thing, because by the grace of God, I've been consistent with it. I've been growing with it, like within inside of myself, as well as what the content and just everything. And I actually hope that it has helped you guys and will continue to help you going forward with where you are, from the encouragement and motivation and inspiration, which is the goal. But just starting from there, like all these things that's coming about, like this is the most consistent I've ever been in my life, like ever, so it was just starting there. It wasn't my plan, it was His plan. You can go to YouTube and go to the birthing the birth and the life of your struggles and my struggles, and it's more than just videos, and you can learn, like you can learn about the journey and how I got started and why and everything, and understand like I've never been consistent with anything in my life. This is the first time I've ever been consistent with anything. So with this being God's plan, me not knowing it, but just being willing to change, he like, okay, now we're gonna start here. And it was the videos, which was to help me to start making the necessary changes in my life, but also being a vessel where God can use my struggles to help others who struggle in the same areas as I do, right? So with that, all the things that's to come, like, so I'm telling you, like I always believed life is what you make it, but I'm starting to see life is truly what you make it. So if you have any plans or goals out there, like, I mean, they sound good. Like they can change the game, they can change your life, it can contribute and change in the world. That's good. You believe that, but it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take consistency. It's gonna take a lot of energy and not giving up, because it's something being birthed from an idea, from a thought, from a vision that God has given you. So it's gonna take a whole lot to bring that to life. So don't give up. Don't get discouraged. And don't feel like, well, obviously this not meant, whatever. Man, just kill all that, and get down and dirty with it, because it's a vision God has given you, right? So and it's the reason why he chose you for this particular journey, for this particular purpose. So I'm telling you, like, life is what you make it. It starts with what you start to do now. All right. And a year and a half from now, you may not like get the results that you felt like you should have in this amount of time. Just keep going. Just keep going, because I haven't seen anything yet. I can only go off the vision God has given me, and the instruction the task he has assigned to me to make this happen, and make it happen by the deadline, being obedient and watch what he do with it. It's not what we do with it. Like, it's what we do with it, but it's ultimately his touch, what he do with it, what his plan is for it to come, like, when it's time for the world to see. So don't lose heart, don't lose faith. Just stay in the game. Life is what you make it, and you can start making that change now. And trust God in the process, and allow him to reveal those visions and that purpose to you. Don't go out trying to figure it out on your own. Like, that's how we get in this mess. We don't have to figure it out on our own. All we have to do is just trust him and be obedient to what he instructs us, and he'll reveal the purpose to us. We just have to be willing to move when he reveal it to us, and when he show us and tell us to move, stay, or go. All right, we have to be willing to be obedient. So today, I'm telling you, like, life is really what you make it. You believe that. Now it's time for you to work like you believe. Let's work. Let's make it happen. Let's live our purpose, carry it out. To God be the glory. It's all on you now. Much love.